Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading for June. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. Too many cards. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I did see the Leo card. It is possible that you're either dealing with a Leo, you may be on the cusp, or have it heavily in your chart. Doesn't have to be. So I'm going to be pulling a Celtic cross for you today, but I'm starting off with a couple of star code oracles just to get an overview. Ugh, I can't. It muddles the reading. I'm sorry. Cards are really flipping out for you, Virgo. Okay, that's better. We have the moon and we have Libra. Some of you may have Libra moons. And again, you may be on the cusp. I feel with the moon, this is reminding me of the total full moon lunar eclipse that we had in Scorpio on the 15th or the 16th of May. That brought about a lot of transformative energy, and it shifted our perception of a lot of things, of relationships, of our life, of our career paths. With Libra, I feel like you're trying to bring about a balance. Now, we did have a Libra full moon in April, I think. Yeah, we did. That could have been an incredibly transformational time for you, Virgo. But I feel, regardless of the planetary transits, you are trying to bring about harmony and balance in your relationships, professional or personal. And with the moon card, I also feel some of you may be wanting to isolate yourselves. The moon can be a very solo energy. It is yin energy of receiving and not really taking too much action. Let's see what your cards have to say. I will clarify after I pull. We have the Six of Wands with the Knight of Wands. This is that energy of the Knight of Wands, excuse me, is your challenge. So I feel like you want to achieve success in something, but you may find that your energy fluctuates. You may be laser focused on one thing. Okay, I can achieve this, I can do this. And then suddenly the energy just whizzes out. That's what I feel. With the Knight of Wands, this is in and out energy. This is the energy of, also it could be somebody else. It could be an external energy to you. It could be somebody who you want to achieve that balance with. Somebody who you want them to see you in a particular light, but they aren't stable enough to be around long enough to actually see you for who you are. Does that make sense? I will clarify. Let's see, what is your focus? The Ten of Wands. So many wands happening. I feel like you are overburdened, and I get this a lot for you, Virgo. You're one of the hardest workers in the zodiac, and you take on a lot. And I feel like you are focused on not only taking on a lot, but taking on more than a lot. You need to start delegating. I feel that you are laser focused on a particular goal, but you're putting 5 minutes into 10 things a day instead of putting 10 hours into one thing a day. You know what I mean? If your energy is scattered constantly, you will get nothing done. Let's see. Recent past. Two cards. We have the Five of Swords and we have the King of Wands. Again, from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, I feel like there is a slight demotion in energy. Earlier, you would do anything to achieve success in whatever this field was, whether it was a relationship or it was your career. You had more of an authority on yourself. Now, I see that authority kind of dwindling a little bit on your own self. This has nothing to do with another person. There is a sense of self-sabotage. You are overextending yourself, Virgo. I feel like you had mastered one particular thing in the past, but it's almost like you felt like it wasn't good enough. So you walked away from that and you started something new, and then another new thing, and then another new thing. And your energy just got dispersed. Let's see. What is your strength? Justice. Libra energy. Your strength is your capacity to see the truth and operate from that truth. You know exactly what is going to help bring about this balance where you will not have to keep overextending yourself. There is a sense of having to delegate here. There is a sense of bringing about a work-life balance, because you see, you're doing everything alone. I told you the moon is solo energy. Tap into that solo energy where you can receive. There is no yang energy here. I mean, there is. But I feel like it is being misguided. You need to receive. That is the only way the scales will be balanced. It's also possible you're overextending yourself in a relationship. Partner's not doing enough. I see that here. I see that heartbreak. And I feel like you're putting a band-aid over a bullet wound. Ace of Swords popped up. Stick to your authenticity. Only do what you are capable of doing without exhausting yourself. Virgo. How are you showing up to this reading? The Knight of Cups. Showing up as somebody who is full of love, somebody who would do anything for your loved ones. Somebody who's full of optimism and hope. What are your external influences that you may or may not be aware of? The King of Cups. Again, you are showing up as knights. In the past, you showed up as a king. That capacity to reach that kingship is there, but you're not looking at it. And you're not looking at it because your energy is dispersed. Focus on one thing. Let's say you're dating around, all right? If you're here for love, you're dating around, you're looking for a perfect partner, you're looking for someone to settle down with. You are not giving one person the chance to prove themselves. Your energy is dispersed. You're dating too many people where you can't go deep enough to see a person for who they truly are. The Knight of Cups can talk about shallow emotion, because you see this river here is very, very shallow where he can just walk across it. The King of Cups, however, is sitting in the middle of the ocean. There is immense depth here. Go deeper, Virgo, if you're here for love. And if this is work for you, I feel like you need to put yourself back into that position of authority where you can truly make your own rules again. With the Justice card, there is a disbalance here. There is somebody else who is calling the shots and your voice is being suppressed. Hopes and fears. Four of Pentacles. You are fearing that you're going to stay stuck. You are fearing that there won't be any movement. You're fearing that you will constantly be overburdened with your back bent forward. Potential outcome. The Page of Wands. Adventure. Thrill. Exploration. Let me clarify. The Knight of Pentacles. You remember I said the Knight of Wands is one of the only knights who is in and out. It's an in and out kind of energy. It's not very permanent. The Knight of Pentacles is urging you to slow down, reassess, reevaluate. Change your perception of whatever it is that you are dealing with, realizing that sometimes slow and steady truly wins the race. You don't have to jump leaps and bounds in order to achieve your goals. You don't have to overextend yourself in order to achieve your career goals or achieve your relationship goals. Slow down a little bit. Let somebody else pick up the slack. The Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups. Again, I feel that in order to achieve this state of bliss, you're willing to do anything to make whoever this is happy. If this is related to family for you, I feel like you're doing all the work. And you're afraid that if you don't do it, then the people you're associating with, you'll make them sad, you'll make them unhappy. Let's get one more. The King of Pentacles. Some of you may be having issues with a father figure even, or a boss, and you feel like if you're not putting in your share of work or effort, you will disappoint them. But I feel, Virgo, with the King of Pentacles, this being your energy, the only person right now that you need to cater to is you, your higher self, and your inner child. That is the only way you'll be able to get out of this state of the Three of Swords. King of Wands, why is this here? Justice again. The King of Wands with the Justice card and the Five of Swords. This is that sense of balance not being maintained. This is that sense of not being maintained now, I mean. There was a sense of balance in the past. I feel like with the Five of Swords, I'm not getting a bad energy from the Five of Swords for some reason. Normally it's my card for shortcut to success. But I feel like you were being very, very sharp when it came to your goals and your dreams. And you were balancing yourself out beautifully. Let's see justice in your strength. Eight of Cups. Walking away from what doesn't serve you anymore. Exactly. Saying no. If you cannot pour into any more cups, just say no, thank you. Pour into yourself. That is the only way harmony can be achieved. The Ten of Swords resets to an Ace of Swords. I feel like you hit rock bottom. The Ten of Swords with the Three of Swords is extremely painful energy. But in the future, I see the Ace of Swords shining through. I see you being able to get out of this period of darkness and finally being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's get one more. The Tower, my goodness. You've been through quite a bit, haven't you, Virgo? And I feel like a lot of this started during the eclipse, or at least it got worse during the eclipse. Whatever foundation needs to crumble, it's crumbling because it wasn't stable enough to start with. With the Justice card showing up twice, I am getting it is possible that some of you are going through a legal separation even. And we have a lot of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it's possible that whatever came crashing down was meant to. Because that's what the eclipse did. It showed us things that we are doing wrong in our lives. And it removed those things from our energy field, whether we liked it or we didn't. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. This is that depth that was missing. It's there. Nurture and protect yourself. Don't put your heart on your sleeve when it's been broken. Go deeper. Ask your inner child what it needs. Page of Wands again. I need one more here. Eight of Swords. I feel if this is another person, it is somebody who has a lot of love in their heart as the King of Cups. But it is somebody who is stuck in their head about approaching you. It is somebody who feels like they're not good enough to approach you. If this is just another part of you showing up as the King of Cups, the depth that I was talking about, you're stuck in the shallow. I feel like the depth of your psyche will be a lot more pleasant than you give it credit for. The deeper you go, the happier you will be. The surface emotions that you're swimming in right now is this. The Tower, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords. You know what I mean? Find that inner state of peace and balance and calm. Change your perception. Stop operating from this place of pain. Five of Wands, hopes and fears. Conflict. The Empress. Conflicting emotions about growth. should I hold back? Should I move forward? Should I reach out? Should I not? I feel that some of you are afraid that if you invest your time and energy into the wrong places and the wrong conversations, you'll be back to square one. So it is wise for you to build boundaries now. It is wise for you to only indulge in things that will help elevate your frequency, and choosing your battles wisely, knowing when to hold back, almost being in this position of inner power that I will not indulge in petty conflict. I will stay quiet if I need to. Page of Wands. Ace of Wands. Potential outcome. So much fire in your reading. Six of Pentacles. Balance. I feel with the Page of Wands, whatever has been immature, whatever code of conduct has been ungenerous, with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, I see balance being maintained. You have justice twice, you have balance with Libra, and you have the two scales right here. You can't make this up. I have been harping at you about delegating and not taking on too much work and too many responsibilities right now, focusing on one thing at a time. I also feel with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands, you will truly be able to invest your time and energy into that one particular thing that will help balance out your life. And again, with another person, I feel like they will finally show up correctly. If you're here for love, finally show up with that generosity of spirit. Take on a little bit of that load so that this Ten of Wands can reset finally to the Ace of Wands. Nice reading, a little hiccupy, but there we have it. That was it for you, Virgo. I hope this helped you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.